Hello there, Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs. Time for another quick vlog. Right, we have, grab these lot, these fucking fantastic foot pegs, you know, we've got, ooh, fucking nice old peg, but we've got to fit them on here, basically, so, that's his Springer, Jerry Springer. Now then, you need to be about 4 inches down from here and not on the floor where that one's just ended up, which is about my hand span. So they need to come about here. I need to miss the chain that side. So what I'm thinking is have a weld on bracket or two doing this with a triangle. That's my plan. So I'm going to make some brackets that weld on here and some tubing with the boss each end, a bit like we did the exhaust for Ali's Triton that's now completely disassembled, so I can't show you, but there you go. Alright, so we're going to have a recessed hole for that on the bottom one. So we're going to have three things basically. We're going to have a round and then two more, and they're going to join up, and they're going to be countersunk for M8 or M10, and this bottom one is going to be countersunk for that from behind, who misses. So I need to make 6 countersunk fucking jobbies, and 2 bits of tube each side, 4 bits of tube, and 2 brackets to weld onto the frame each side, 4 brackets. Let's do that. So we'll start by putting up the raw materials. I'm going for 10mm by 25mm for the tabs on the frame because I want plenty of thread for the bolts to go in right. So we'll get 4 of these put off in due course. Hold on, you fucker. Any minute now. Good. Yeah. And now we're cutting ourselves a big chunk of this fucking 1.25" black fucking steel bar that we're going to turn down to make the bosses out of. Right, so that's those cleaned up, yeah. We'll give them a fucking ½ inch down and ½ inch to get the thing with the 10mm clearance. And we've got a flat end mill to make counterbores in this stuff once we've machined it to size. And we've made a fucking, let's take this over to the lathe because I know how much you'll love it. So basically, we're making these slugs. Got 10mm clearance and a counterbore with this 5/8 tool, 10mm deep, and a 32mm long and 25mm in diameter. So let's get on that. Okay, folks. So we've got that chucked up, and we're going to touch on like that and take a bit of a cut, and then we'll have a measure and see what size we've got. From there, we can set a digital readout and take this down to whatever we said, 25mm OD. So that's that, and that measures like that, 28.77. Yeah, fucking hell, if I'm not rattling it about off the tool holder, so bear with. We'll check. 28.82. We're not too fussed about 1/10 of a mil, so X equals 28.82. So 2882. Yeah. And we want it what? 25. That's a good cut, isn't it? I'm going to take 3mm off. Nearly 4mm off. We're on about 80 thou, 70 thou depth of cut will take us to there. Hold on there. Let's see how that looks. I think we need a bit of lube on the job for this one, boys. And we'll go nice and steady. So, come on, baby. There we go. You gotta love a bit of high-speed steel, ain't you? I take that down in one cut, no problem at all. So I will machine this down up to the truck because I need 6 bits, 32mm long, and then we'll look at putting all up it from counterboring it and parting it on. Righto, with that toned down, we can run a centre drill in just to get the party started and go at it with 10.5, like fucking so, and each one's 32 long, so if we go 36, hold on, just set the scale. If we go 36 deep, that'll do us, or 35 deep will do us, then we can have a fresh start every one. Because if we drill the full length of this drill bit, it'll wander. If we go one way or the other, like if we go that way or that way, and the centre won't be in the centre anymore once we're on boss number 4 or 5 or whatever like. So we'll do this one at a time. We're just coming up on 30mm now, and then we'll go in with the end mill. Okay, so I'm going to slow things down, we'll touch off there, and then we'll wind out until we see the 10 mark. Let me show you if I can. There, look, we want 10mm showing there, so we touch off, pull it out, look. We'll wind that in, look, we move this along till it touches, and then we'll wind that until we see the 10, which is there, just glimpsing it. Lock this off, plenty of looby-dooby, because that's what separates us from those animals, and then we just wind this in, 10mm, nice and steady. Right, there's 2, there's 4, there's 6. I'm just going to back it out, put a bit of lube on. Alright, here's 8. I'll probably run this a bit faster, but I don't want to. I'm really good at burning fucking end mills, so we won't be doing that. I don't want to weld an end mill in the end of this bar. And there's your 10. So that comes out the fucking way. And we'll break that edge. Break that edge. And get ready to part it off. Like fucking so. Right, so there you go. That goes up there nicely. A bit tight if anything. It's not tight, it fits. I'm just thinking once it's painted it might not be quite so fucking happy, but how much paint you're putting on it. We're on 1.25 inch, don't we, which is 32mm, nearest fuck it is to swear in. That's there. So we'll get that all started and we'll load that up and let it part itself off. I need to top up my lube pot. You know what it's like when you get short of lube, boys? Just don't feel the fucking same, does it? Here we go. Boosh. Here we go. There's a little bit of an impression left there, and we need to spin this around and clean that face up. But 1 down, 5 to go. Right, and by the power of television, I was on the phone to our choller, top choller. So I didn't video this, but I've dead drilled and tap look, and they take an M10 nicely. very nicely. So unfortunately I've not got any bolts the right length, but we've got some we can dummy it up with. Like, come on, get off there, thank you. There we go. So there's my 4 for the fucking frame. We've got one made nearly for the fucking hangers, and we're just about to start number 2. I'll do all this off camera, and you can join me when I've got the kit if you like. I'm going to make a kit up. And what I need to do is 4 inches. I'm pointing here like this is it, and it is. I'm going to go so far apart. I'm going to use this as a fucking template, and 4 inches down. Yeah, which is about that. My hand span's about 5 inches, and that's near enough. Because I've got such little hands. Have a fucking look proper. Bear with. Pull my tape out. Yeah, look, 4.5 inches, centre to centre there. So yeah, my hand's about 4 inches, which is how they measure the height of horses. 16 hands is 16 hand widths, which is 16 times 4. So it's 64 inches. There you go, 5'4". And it becomes a horse, not a pony, at 16 hands. Don't ask me how I know. Okie fucking dokie. So we've had a rethink. We've counterbored these a little bit deeper than the others because these bolts ain't long enough. I've been wound them out like, but they'll sit nice, you know, no wrong with that. From inside. And they'll sit like that, you know, well, actually, like that. That's what you'll see. So that's all good. So what we need is a deep one and 2 shallow ones. Over on the jig, something, I'm going to have a measure on the bike, but something like that is what I'm thinking. And then we'll join them up. And then bolt the brackets on and take them over to the bike and fucking tack them on. That's my plan. So, yeah. Okie fucking dokie. So, this is what I've come up with. We've got the drop here, about 4 inch. Maybe a bit more than 4 inch, but that's absolutely fine. And we've got this is 4 inch. Now, I've had to put a toe clamp on this one because when I extended my jig, my frame jig, I didn't take this into consideration. They're not evenly spaced. There's more of a gap here like than there is there. So I couldn't drop on the 4 inch. Not a problem with frames, but not right for jigging this up. I can go this way, 4 inches, which I will do. What I've realised is I need one this hand. So not only do we need to have the one with a big counterbore at the bottom, we need to then have one right-handed, and then this one's going to be here on the other one. So they'll have this L shape. On the bike is going to be so this fucking angle at the dangle, there's a bend in the tube there and it won't let me make a flat thing fit, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go straight down off that 4 inches and then back here, and I think that's all right. I think that's good because it's not adding clutter to this area, which is already cluttered up. Don't get these, take them off. What's wrong with you? Take them off, Daz. Whoever suggested them needs a swift kick in the nads. Yeah, and I've indicators on the sharper, man. Get rid of that shit. And you won't see them when you miss it on the back, so there you go. And that side bag as well. And we'll take the gauge side bag off and we'll ignore the indicators and it'll be fucking great. To the round part of the equation, well, the joining dot to dot part of the equation. I'm just going to cut myself 4 blanks of this 16mm solid. I think that is about the best stuff I've got. It's going to match some of the existing stuff on the bike and be strong enough to hold foot pegs. So, boosh, 4 of them and over to the bench. Okay, so we're going to put a curve in here. And we're going to do that. If I can light my fucking torch. With a nice gentle fucking. Right, so we're going to warm that up. And then we're going to use the old persuader to gently ease it round. That's the plan anyway, so let's see how well this goes. I might have to change out to a big torch, but I really don't fucking want it. It's just, I'm nearly out of the settling, so ain't it? She was only the welder's daughter, but she had a right set of lean fit. No, that's not right. Right. So, bit of gentle pressure. 14 stone stupid, leaning back on it, look. You can feel it start to go. Then move along. Then move along. Like fucking so. Happy with that. Sweet. So we'll have that one out. I will have a fresh one in. And then we'll repeat it and use that one as a guide. Oh, so with that bit of bend and me talking loud so I don't get a copyright strike, what I'm going to do is trim them off and then insert them and get a tack on with a TIG. I need to work out some kind of block between 16 and 32. The difference is 16, so we need 8mm to split the difference. Bit of 8mm flat or something to lift them up with, and we'll go from there. Righto, so we've got it all kind of propped up, and now we'll go at tigging it in place. I'm not going to have a go, I'm going to actually tig it in place, but here goes fucking nothing. Tack on there. Try not to get in your way. You probably can't see fuck all anyway, so you know what I mean? No point. No point worrying. Tack on there. Now we'll get a bit more of a tack on this back side that you definitely can't fucking see. And a bit more down here, I guess. Rightio there. So that's one off. It's fucking on. One off on. We should have a trimming. Bear with. Righto. So that's one together and welded. I'm going to flip it. Obviously, I won't have the back up like, but that'll do for that. We'll get the other one sorted, and you can join me when we're fitting them on the bike. That's a bit I'm fucking not looking forward to, if I'm honest, like. Righto. So for the smart arses, as my dad used to say, he still does say, you will notice that we have flipped this over. It is now big ol' to little. So when it's bolted on the bike, that's on the inside. The recesses. I did it fucking wrong. I had to fucking chop it off and weld it back on again. So that's what you'll see on the bike, with the foot peg coming off here like, and two bolts going in there. Oh, I know. So the coup de grace is these little devil tails that came off the original shitty forward controls. So that gives it a bit of in keeping with the sissy bar and the backrest and all this stuff. Like. Yeah. So we've got some of those on. All that's left, really, is now to weld these four on the frame, and the job is a fucking good one. So what I'm going to do is clean the paint off. See, I've got it blocked up, look. It's on the jack stand there. I'm going to clean the paint off both sides of the back of the frame where we need to do it, and put a bit of threaded rod through there, sticking out. And what's that? Oh, it's quite hot. Oh, what's that? Not so hot. Right, so we're going to have a bit of threaded rod sticking out here. So when I put that on the bike, it gives us an angle of a dangle, so we can make sure that the foot peg's going to sit nice and true. So scream if you want to go faster. That's this tacked on. Yeah, I've eyeballed it and it's pretty fucking straight, as straight as them fold out foot pegs ever are. So what I'm going to do is weld here along and round, but I can't go around the back, not with the bike built up. I think that would suffice, which is happy days. So there we fucking go. Just tap that up. Oh, sorry. They need painting or stoving or whatever's going on with them, like, not my department. But we have a nice pair for her missus with tidy little rear peg hangers on there. So I'm well pleased with that. So there you go. Trying to frame the shot. Just leaves me as always to thank you for watching. Just a little quick one. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Check out all the bumps in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell. Yeah? Big love, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.